As you're driving in the minivan with like mom, dad, and dog and sister, and we would come over on Highway 13 and come around the bend after Washburn, and you would see the lake, and someone would scream out, "I see Lake Superior, I win." You know, we didn't go to amusement parks as kids. We came here. We played on the beach, and we swam with my grandma and went to the lagoon, and that's how I remember my summers. That's what it's all about. And those are my fondest memories of just being close to the water.
My family's history of coming to the area goes back to my grandmother as a child, which would have been in the late 1880s, early 1890s. So she knew the property, she knew Bayfield. That was deeply entrenched in her spirit, and how she raised her 3 daughters, one of which was my mother.
I have these very clear memories of my grandmother going down to the lake in the morning, and I would see her just swimming these long laps out in the lake. You knew that she was completely at peace.
There is something about sitting on the shore of Lake Superior and gazing out across the water that is incredibly relaxing. I've never experienced that same kind of connection to place and feeling of comfort, just really being able to unwind. There's no other place like it. She calls me and says, "Steve, you're not going to believe this, but the Pinehurst is for sale." I said, "We've got to buy it. You can't pass up on a property like this that has not only the family history attached to it, but it's in the place that we both love."
If I think of Pinehurst as a home, the nature of the design, but also the presence of the woodwork that's in that house, tends to envelop you. It feels almost like it's protecting you a little bit. We have a property that's intended to be shared. I really believe that. What gives me the greatest joy is seeing it being used. That's what is my definition of, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. This is success. We place an incredibly high value on family. As much as Steve and I took the leap to start this business as a couple, we have embraced and encouraged our girls to be involved as much as they've been able to or as have wanted to. I believe all of us have an incredible love of the place and a sense of obligation to tend to it.
Darcy and I opened Enso Wellness Center and Day Spa in the middle of March of 2009. Enso itself stands for interconnectedness of all things, mindfulness, being in the present moment, and just an expression of movement. Having Enso come together and collaborate with Pinehurst has been so good for both businesses and efforts that we're all trying to do.
I look at my parents and I'm just blown away. My parents were always talking about doing things and creating new ideas or project. That just is the way they are. And I think it's really admirable to watch them take this journey.
This place is our home. That's what makes it so special to share with everybody else.
We really hope that we are helping our guests. We're setting the stage for our guests to create memories. And hopefully those memories are based on providing a setting, providing a place, providing an atmosphere where people are able to reconnect with each other or with themselves, and giving them permission to relax.